And boop. Ooh. Things are going swimmingly already. Hey. YouTube control panel. There we go. You silly. When I click you, I want you to do the things that you do when I click you. Why are you being mean? Don't be mean. Being mean is mean. Do you want to be mean? I don't think so. Although you might. Yes, phone. I know I'm streaming. You don't have to tell me every time. I should really turn off that notification setting. But anyway, yeah, my head is semi-exploding. Not fully exploding, but semi-exploding. And when my head is semi-exploding, I choose to play things I've played about 1.5 billion times. And when deciding what to do, what to play, the 1.5 billionth time, I decided, yay, I haven't played Mega Man in a while, so I'm gonna play Mega Man. So yeah, let's do it. Also, I didn't edit the volume for the last time I used this, and I played Super C, so I hope this doesn't blow my ears off. Okay, we're good. That being said, hold on a moment here. Actually, no, we're good. Alright. Mega Man 1. You know what? The game is nice enough to start me on Cutman. Let's pick Cutman. But yeah, considering I'm playing another NES game, god damn, the music in this game is great. Considering I'm playing another NES game, I want to talk about, once again, because it's something to bring up, difficulty, right? Because, what is it with people saying that these... Okay, so with something like Super C, right? I can understand perfectly why people are like, yeah, that's a hard game. Because it is a hard game, right? I've just played it enough to not need to worry about it. But the Mega Man games? Like, I see in videos and on lists of people like, oh yeah, Mega Man is one of the hardest game series ever. And I'm like, what? Like, I beat these games when I was like fucking 7, when I got the Anniversary Collection on the GameCube for the first time. Like, what are you talking about? These games aren't that hard. Honestly, they're like not hard, period. Like, I'm gonna be real, like, I don't find these games hard. Like, they're really fair. Like, once again, comparatively to Super C, right? Super C, die in one hit, lose your weapon, lose your rate of fire upgrade. Gradius, right? Die in one hit, lose your stuff, you know, have reduced speed. Gradius is hard, right? Like, you can get used to it, absolutely, right? If you play it enough times, just like anything else, right? You'll be used to it and be a bit more prepared to deal with what Gradius gives you. But even if you are prepared, right? The margin of error, right? If you fuck up in something like Gradius, the things you lose for the fuck up are grand, right? It doesn't matter, like, how used to the game you are. If you fail at if you die in Gradius, right? The setbacks are massive and don't change no matter how good you are at the game, right? Something like Mega Man, on the other hand, there's very few moments in Mega Man where, like, there are that many or that severe costly mistakes. Which is, like, extra confusing. When I see people talk about, like, yeah, Mega Man is, like, hard as fucking dinosaur, fossilized dinosaur dick. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's really not. Like, the level design is, for the most part, fair. The enemy positions are really clear and telegraphed, just like that. Like, at most, you gotta deal with, like, what? Figuring out weaknesses, but that's, like, another whatever thing. Especially because, like, you know, none of the bosses are designed to be fought with, you know, only their weakness. Can you come up here? Thank you. Damn it, and I still fuck up. Oh, well. Yeah, like, wait, hold on. Like, this example right here, right? The big eyes, as we call them. Those guys are hard, right? Because you hit them, and you lose 1/3 of your health. Just flat out. But anywhere else in the game, you get hit, and it's such a non-issue. Not to mention, all the Mega Man games have infinite continues, which is why, it's another reason why I'm like, that's not really that hard. You know, again, the leeway for failure for a lot of these games, to me, is important, right? Like, how much are you set back by failure? And then, are the failures presented reasonable, right? Like, if you die to something that you could not have possibly foreseen, and you end up having to replay in a huge section of the game, that's not reasonable, right? Because you died to a trap that you can't foresee, and then you get set back really far, right? That's not reasonable. But that's not what Mega Man does. That's not even what Contra does. Contra puts you right back where you were when you died. That's something like Gradius kind of does. The checkpoints in Gradius are kind of funky, I'm not gonna lie. They're fucked up. But that's beside the point. So up next, who do we go up next? Bomb Man is pretty, like, simple. Let's go Bomb Man. I don't know. Starting with Cut Man. So, I don't want to go to Elect Man yet, because I need Guts Man's thing for a thing there, which is kind of interesting that this is the only game in the series that really does that, because you need the item that's in there. So I guess for the time being, we'll just go to Bomb Man. And we'll use that to fight Guts Man. But yeah, like, old game difficulty is, like, kind of funky. That's another example. Like, Ghosts and Goblins, I think, is a good example, because that game gives you infinite continues, but that game also legitimately has, like, enemies that can't be harmed if you don't have the correct weapon, which makes it feel unfair, because the game does a very poor job at telling you that. And by very poor job, I mean not a job at all. It doesn't fucking tell you that. You need to figure it out. Like, you need to either figure it out or read it. So yeah, Ghosts and Goblins, aside from that though, Ghosts and Goblins has infinite continues, so it's not like you're completely out of luck if you have to do some shit like that. Right? If you gotta sit in the spot and, like, farm a particular weapon, it's possible in Ghosts and Goblins, right? It's not the end of the world. Which is kind of weird, right? Because that offsets the enemies needing specific things. Well, come on, Joe. I didn't realize these guys were so... I didn't remember these guys being that meaty in this game. Come on. Come on! There. You silly. But yeah, God, what else? What other NES games are, like, fun? Fun, but fucked up, right? Like, Battletoads is, like, a go-to example for a lot of people, right? Because, you can technically... It's not, actually, no. Battletoads does not have infinite continues, and it does not have infinite lives, right? But you can farm up to 900,999 points to get a bunch of lives. Every time you die from every time you have the game over and get a continue, you can do that. So, like, there's the potential to make it easier, but that game does have a lot of fuck you level design. That game does have a lot of, you died to a trap you couldn't have seen, so go fuck yourself, right? There's not much you can really do about that. Also, I just kind of positioned myself in that block in a specific way, because I suck at dodging those guys on the platform, because if there's one thing that does make Mega Man 1 a bit difficult, the physics are not the same as in later Mega Man games, and it's something you really gotta get used to. You doing it right there, Joe? Come on, keep going. Come on. Why'd you stop? He'll be alright. You know what? I mean, if you're just gonna stay up there. Also, if I remember correctly, the Sniper Joe's, like, AI is, like, kind of funky in the first game, too, because they're kind of just, like, weirdos. And not really consistent, so that's also not helping. I'm just gonna sit here. Yeah, fuck you. You want me to come up there? No. Go fuck yourself. I was gonna drop down with no consideration for my safety. Good job. But yeah, Battletoads, like, does have limited continues, technically has limited lives, and does have, fuck you level design. So, like, Battletoads I can understand being, like, a hard game, and I just got dumped on, damn. But yeah, to me, when, like, people are talking about, like, games being hard, I think it's like I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure it's Dark Souls' fault. And what I mean by that is people gauge Dark Souls' difficulty by a lot of things, but the thing that takes precedent to most people is how many times you died doing a particular thing, which to me ignores the other parts of Dark Souls design, right? Which I don't even fucking care about. Like, I'm an obsessive From Software, I don't give a fuck, right? I have an aggressive apathy towards things that I don't care about. and I really don't care about FromSoft. But, like, when you focus on only that particular aspect of difficulty, right? How many times you died, you don't necessarily think about why you died, right? What made you die in that particular instance, right? And I think a lot of people put too much focus on that. Which is why when I was playing Crash 4 and going through, like, the Crash Remastered, you know, there were, like, things talking about, oh god, Crash is, like, fucking hard. Crash is the Dark Souls of platformer. And I'm like, but you have 99 lives and infinite retries. What are you talking about? It's that hard. Like, if you died in Crash and were forced to go back to the beginning of the game with nothing, I could understand having the position that it's fucking hard, right? That would be hard. But you have, like, a large amount of failure potential, right? What's the fucking... Like, the margin of error is insanely tilted in your favor. Like, what do you mean it's that hard? And even Dark Souls isn't that hard, because Dark Souls has, of course, like, the bonfire system. On top of, like, RPG elements to potentially fuck over any difficult parts. Right? You don't have to care about, like, you know, a boss, like, doing a shit ton of damage to you if you can just, like, level up a bunch, right? So, like, there's a leeway with Dark Souls, right? But, like, you know, that leeway just doesn't exist in certain other things. I don't know, man. Fucking, yeah, like I said, I like to consider it the Dark Souls problem. Not even that it's Dark Souls' fault. It's just, like, I don't know, like... Come on! You butt. Also, yeah, one other weird thing about Mega Man, that orange globule that guy dropped, that's score. Yeah, Mega Man 1's the only game that has score. And there's, like, no purpose for it. You don't get anything from the score. Like actually, it just doesn't do anything for you. Like, genuinely, every time you see score, you're just disappointed. Because it means, you know, you don't get, like, weapon energy or health, and you're just sad. If I remember correctly, I want to go this way? I was half right. Yeah, I think I just wanted to zigzag. Oh, and I missed anyway. Damn it. Yeah. Once again, Mega Man 1's physics are funky, to put it mildly. You know, they got the physics right in 2, so there's that. But I'll talk about Mega Man 2 when I actually, like, get around to playing Mega Man 2, because I have a lot to say about Mega Man 2. Mostly positive, but a lot not positive, because I feel people kind of ignore the negatives of Mega Man 2 a lot when talking about it. When the negatives are, like, pretty damn big, honestly. Anyway, that's Guts Man. We're gonna throw bombs at him, and then he blows up, and then takes a bunch of damage, which is great. Those really do a shit ton of damage to him. And then boom. Yeah. Yeah, one good thing about, like, Mega Man, for the most part, a lot of the damage you take is, like, not threatening, unless it's contact damage. Contact damage in Mega Man games tends to be the highest damage. So that's really the only thing you need to worry about. Alright, so we have Gutsman's weapons, so we can go over to Electman's stage now. Well, we could have went over before, but, you know, I want to go over now. To grab a thingy. A very important thingy. Also, we're just gonna do myself a favor. And there we go. Yeah, one other funky thing, I don't know if you just noticed there, one other funky thing about Mega Man 1 you might have just noticed, like, I, switched weapons and like, you can fall off the ladder, because, once again, like, I'm amazed they got as many things right as they did with this game, but oh boy, like, the more you replay it, you're just like, God, this is funky. And not in a fun way. I kinda want that. Yeah, I like not dying. Not dying is a good feeling. But yeah, Mega Man 1 is funky. You know what else is funky? You fucker. Yeah, these old bastards. Anyway, we want to go up here and not that way, because over there is just energy. We don't need that. Unless you're like a fucking super Giga Chad and you want to try dropping from that one up there, but good luck with that. But yeah. A good thing when it comes to like game difficulty design when it comes to Capcom is Capcom is pretty damn consistent difficulty design throughout like all of their games. So it's like pretty easy to tell certain things and like certain trends, and you're just like, oh hey, it's just like this, and it's like that every time pretty much. You meanie. So yeah, Capcom is neat in that regard. They're pretty consistent with how they choose to fuck you over and when they choose to fuck you over. Except with their RPGs. Their RPGs could be a bit funky. I've talked a bajillion times during the Final Fantasy stream about the fucking enemy encounter rate in like the Breath of Fire games. Those games are dickheads. Absolutely. Those games, they're like, nah, fuck you. But, you know, most of the time, they're not like that. You know, they're pretty consistent, right? It's like, here's a clear challenge. Use your skill, defeat that challenge, right? Really simple. Anyway, that's the magnet beam. We need that. The game is literally not beatable if you don't have that. Why they decided to stick it here? Well, this was before they, like, had an idea for, like, Rush and stuff, right? So I guess they were just like, well, we still want, like, one thingy to, like, stick in a place to do a thing. It'd be kind of interesting if instead of ever making Rush, they kind of just stuck, like, stuff like that in all the other stages. Kind of makes you wonder how it would turn out. That guy jumping off is, like, always funny. It's like, I can get him! No, you can't. Whee! Yeah. I always stop on that one block there, because, again, Mega Man 1 physics are funky. That's gonna be the major, like, theme of this playthrough. These physics are funky. They're fine. You'll get used to it. Absolutely, you'll get used to it. But, oh boy. You will hate when you... Really? You're mean. Yeah, this guy jumping is completely random, which is why you can see me, like, really close to him when you think I shouldn't be. It's because I'm expecting him to eventually jump high. He's completely random. He just will or won't. There's no getting around that. He's either, like, he's just like, fuck it. Every single time. So, you know, that's neat. The good news is, I do have a Lechman's weapon. Or, not weapon, weakness. He's weak to scissors. Why? I don't know. Cutting electrical equipment in the middle of using them is not typically a good idea, so I don't know why that's his weakness. He just jumped on me like I'm a Goomba. Sir, that's very rude. I don't appreciate that. Do I look like a Goomba to you? No, I am not a Goomba. Stop it. Also, one other weird thing about Mega Man 1, yeah, during, like, the boss intermission rooms, there's, like, traps and enemies. It always confused me why they did that, too. I don't know, because it's like, most of those are, like, easily avoidable, so it's like, who fucking cares? There we go. But yeah, like, most of those, like, intermission traps are, like, easily avoidable, so it's like, who cares that those guys are there? Honestly, that one right there is probably, like, the hardest one to deal with out of all of them. I'm trying to remember the other ones, and I'm like, yeah, no, the other ones are, like, really easy. I did not mean to do that. Well, I need a really quick way to kill myself, and this is not the stage for that. So, I'm just gonna... keep hitting me. Actually, wait, there's a pitfall, like, up ahead, isn't there? Yeah, there we go. Whee! Yeah, there we go. Alright. Let's go to Iceman! The stage is really funny. There's a glitch that you can do in the stage to credits warp. Also, these guys are fucking weird. I don't even gotta just look at them. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, yeah, as you might guess, this level has ice physics, which, with the aforementioned other physics, is typically not a good thing that you want to deal with in a game like this. It's not terrible, but oh boy, it's not good either. Underwater doesn't have that. Also underwater, interestingly, doesn't make you jump higher like it does in the other games. Oh. Mega Man is too thick for that, I suppose. Ow. Penguin? Really? You're mean, game. But I should expect no less from a penguin. I hate penguins. Fuck penguins. There we go. Now there's one other advantage. Aside from having his weakness, there's another advantage when it comes to going to the stage after Electman's. I can just skip the blocks. Fuck you. And we're just gonna wait. Bat. Ow. You meanie. Yeah, Magnet Beam is doing some damage to the physics, as you can see. Or not to the physics, to the frame rate. I can't speak. Damn it, game. Anyway, I don't need a magnet anymore. But also, even if I did need it, that's more than enough energy to actually, like, do stuff, so, eh. Come on, jump high again, damn it! Yeah. These guys take a lot of abuse in this game compared to other games. Oh well. Damn, we moonwalking! Alright, anyway. Anyway, Iceman, for whatever reason, is weak to Electman's weapon. I don't know why. I really don't know why. Oh, you're mean, game. I was right there. Doo-doo. And then one was left. Good old fireman. Firemen are cool. They're not assholes like the police are. It's kind of interesting. Like, this game is absolutely dated compared to its other games in the series because of like the graphical fidelity and mostly physics. I'm gonna be real, it's mostly the physics. I'm not joking when I say it's the physics. You'll play this game and then fucking play Mega Man 2 right afterwards, and you're like, how the fuck was I playing Mega Man 1? Like, genuinely. It's that noticeable. Thankfully, it still holds up well, right? I love playing old games. I've always loved playing old games. Old games, just because they're old doesn't mean they're bad. Because, like, I will fucking play this and a shit ton of other games in a heartbeat. Like, I absolutely will. I love old games so much. Mostly because, like, it's a real interesting, like, just look back, really. Like, I don't know, like, video game history amuses me a lot. It amuses me so much. Like, anytime there's, like, hour-long, like, video compendiums on, like, the history of insert video game company here, I will fucking look at it every time. Also, by the way, this isn't a death fault. Yeah. It's just... Why? That's why. Why did they put that there like that? They didn't know what they were doing, right? You know? You gotta give them some credit. Oh, no. Fuck. I knew the moment I grabbed onto the ladder that was gonna happen. Damn it. Okay, you know what? Reasonable checkpoint. I'm not as upset. Okay, kind of am because the fire fucking beam get in the way of my shots, but you know. Ow. Yeah, we're just gonna say fuck it. Poor NES. It can't handle all the sprites. It's one of those fire sticks. Those fire sticks, for whatever reason, have like really big, like rendering issues. Also, fuck this section. See, like, movement challenges like that aren't that problematic in later games, but in this game, I don't want to put up with it. Nope. Damn it, game. Damn it, game. Okay. Okay, fine. You know what? Fine. You know, just hit me. I accept it. Fine. Also, for whatever reason, this is the only stage of the Robot Masters that doesn't have a big eye at the end. Actually, no. Bomb Man's had a sniper drill at the end. Yeah, so it's just those two. I don't know why. But thankfully, Fireman is not that hard, so... Although, theoretically, if I wanted to, I could walk back and forth in this hallway and just, like, farm these guys until they fucking give me some health. There's always that. I guess that's a neat thing about these rooms, right? Because you can't do that in any of the other games, but it's just so weird that the rooms are like this to begin with. Yeah, I'll just do this once. Man, what the fuck was it with, like, games back in the day? Just, like, flashing like a motherfucker anytime anything happened. You meanie, he was right there. Because, yeah, those fucking games would, like, flash like crazy. And that is an asshole respawn point game. That was mean. That was really mean. I guess that's probably the biggest reason why they never put enemies or shit in the fucking, like, respawn room ever again, right? Because, like, reasonably, why would you expect it to put you right there? Right where you're gonna get hit again, right? Like, no one's gonna fucking expect you to be like, oh yeah, right there, I'm totally gonna get hit. What the fuck was that? That fire turned into code for a moment. What the hell? His fire legitimately just turned into fucking... like, fucking enchanting table. What the hell was that? Anyway, it's time for Dr. Lowry. I apologize to your ears in advance. Only a little. Okay, you know what? It's not that bad in this game. God, which game was it the worst? I think Sevens was, if I remember correctly, Sevens was pretty bad. Okay, so, jump high. Jump high again. Jump high again. Thank you. Yeah. This whole intro section has nothing but big eyes. Jump high. Jump high. Jump high. Jump high. Jump high. Jump high. You fucker. Do it again. Thank you. Jump high. There we go. But yeah, even this early in the Mega Man games, they had you using, like, weapon abilities during, like, castle segments, which is pretty neat. Fuck. Yeah, okay, there we go. There we go. Once again, like... why would you be expected to do anything right there? Grab it. There you go. Also, I have no lives. Once again, this infinite continues, but if there's any problematic section in this game, it is the one that is coming up after this room. Or right there! I could just die right there and completely eat shit. Which is funny, because that's the respawn room in that point. But we're not going to talk about that. Jump high. Do it again. But yeah, like, you know, how many times I died? What, 4? 4 times? I'm still like, just whatever. Yeah, because it like puts you right back. It's like the beginning of the stage. It's like, it's not that bad. Granted, that was the halfway point of the stage that I died at, but once again, it's like, who cares? You know, it would be nice if those guys could just drop, like, guaranteed big items. Fuck. Yeah, I hate shooting this. This one right here is always the one that gives me, like, the biggest problem, because, like, the way it, like, animates is son of a bitch. Is funky. There we go. Yeah, once again, a, like, point about the, fucked up physics. I was not holding left there after I grabbed that life. Alright. Although also, fun fact, you can also destroy these with the Luckman's weapon. I don't know why. There's literally no other point to Gutsman's weapon aside from throwing these things. I don't know why you'd waste a Luckman's weapon breaking them instead. It's not like there's any scenarios where you have to, like, you can't physically grab one. So yeah, that's always been weird to me. Ow. One other fucked up thing about Mega Man 1's physics. You're not immune to spikes if you take, damage. You're just not. Like, you will still get hurt. Alright, so these guys are funky. These guys are really funky. And if I remember correctly, the reason they're so funky is because they're essentially, like, moving magnet beams. Which, like, causes some issues. But yeah, here's a... See, I love that, though. That, right, that's a really neat way of, like, making you use a thing you got in an earlier weapon. Like, it's kind of, like, hard to do unless you're used to it. Definitely, it's hard to do unless you're used to it. But it's so interesting. Like, this early on, they had, like, ideas like that. Anyway, time for the most notorious fight in the game! Why is it notorious? Because it's a giant test of patience. And nothing else. Like, that's literally it. Except, I'm an asshole, and am impatient. I regret nothing. But yeah, the Yellow Devil. The other devils, honestly, aside from being more fair, are just in general more fun. Like, the patterns they have are more interesting. Their fights are generally more interesting. But yeah, this one is just kind of boring. The concept of the fight itself is fine, right? It's just that if you just didn't do the pause trick like I just did there, it's kind of tedious. Like, that's the main thing. It's just tedious, right? It's not fun. And it's not like a challenge. It's like it's genuinely like a test of patience, but it's like, this doesn't, it's a test of patience that doesn't need to exist is the problem, right? Now, can I do it? Holy shit, I did it. Yeah, there's a fake blocks down here. Because this game handles robot refights in a very interesting way, as you can see. Yeah, you just fight them in the middle of the castle as you're, like, trudging along. Which, like, Mega Man X1 also did the same thing, and honestly, I kind of prefer it this way than the room. Yeah, I prefer doing it that way instead of, like, fighting them in the room. Like, in like, a revisit room. Because, yeah, that's way more fun. Right? Just to be like, oh shit, it's Elect Man! Or like, oh shit, it's Cut Man. We gotta fuck him up. And then you fuck him up. But yeah, Elect Man's weapon, as you can see here, is probably the best weapon in this game. It's stupid. It's the best kind of stupid. Wrong button. Wanted that button. Yeah, side note, Like, that pause trick can work on anything. It's just you typically see it done on the Yellow Devil because it's the only thing that realistically warrants using it. You really don't need to use it on anything else, but you can if you want to. God, this game's soundtrack is so good. Even for, like... Again, like, they got so much right with this first game. It's kind of mind-boggling. Especially when you look at, like, fucking Street Fighter 1! Like... Oh god, Street Fighter 1! Ow. Contact damage. See, it hurts. Street Fighter... What am I doing? I have to fucking... Duh. Street Fighter 1 is like an asshole. Street Fighter 1 made you fucking break your goddamn arcade machines to fucking play it. Yeah, we don't really need weapon energy. There's a lot of those guys. I forget those guys' names. They had like a fucking silly name. Anyway, the boss here! Is yourself! If I remember... Wow, that was mean. Yeah, I don't remember what his like actual weakness is, but if I remember correctly, you can just like fucking... Yeah, you can just be like, just shoot him while he's like all the way over there, and then have him like walk all the way over there, and then he just like keeps hopping back and forth. If I remember correctly though, his actual weakness is fire. Yeah. Yeah. We'll hit this one. I'm dying. I'd like to not die. Although he's like really close. He's gonna jump on me. That was a fun noise. The sounds of a struggling NES are very funny. Oh, I died anyway. But yeah, it is fire. Once again, why would they do that? And I got hit by the last and most obvious fucking bullet. I'm an idiot. Also, who decided this background should look like a fucking disco? Actually, I'm curious. Before I try out other stuff. Yeah, so that does like 1. That does 2. That does nothing. Yeah, so fire it is, I guess. Stop it! There we go. There it goes. That one took a while. What are you doing, game? You're lacking. Next. This is probably my favorite level of the game. It's also a weird level, which is probably why it's my favorite level in the game. Pew, pew. Damn it! No, game. You should stop making me take stray hits. But anyway, oh hey, look, water! You're moving faster. Once again, that's like pretty neat. For the first game, they're already doing like weird like level stuff like that. Honestly, for like NES games at this point in general, it was kind of interesting. Honestly, that's like one of the main reasons I think I don't like Mega Man 2 as much as like Mega Man 1 is like one of those. Like it's a lot less interesting, right? They did like less weird things, and I'm generally not one that puts precedent over ideas just because they're unique, right? But with this game, I can't help but feel that, like, man, I would have loved to see those, like, more interesting fucking wacko ideas, like, reworked and, like, tuned a bit better, you know? I think in Mega Man's case, it would have been pretty neat. And I think he's out of the bubble now. No, he's not out of the bubble, he's just fucking fast. But anyway, you can grab. Or you could not grab. Why do you need to grab? You could also just run right into a bullet. That's a good idea too. Run face first into a bullet. Perfect idea. But yeah, as you can see here, unless you game over, I think, these blocks don't come back. So, yeah, we're gonna, oh yeah, the invulnerability time is, like, all fucked in this game, like it is in 5. Actually, I think you can use, I'm pretty sure you can use cut, and it does, like, a decent amount. Oh. I stand corrected. I'm sure there was something, oh, actually, I don't want to do that, because I might break the blocks beneath me. Oh, well. Ow. Yeah, not having that middle block kind of sucks, because, yeah, then that happens. Yeah. See, this is like an interesting puzzle boss because of that, right? Because, like, if you get rid of the middle block, you kind of fuck yourself. It's bizarrely enough, it's way better than the fucking Boo Beam trap that they did fucking later in Mega Man 2. Because that thing is, like, awful, because that's not, like, a puzzle boss where you're, like, extra fucked. Like, this thing is hard, absolutely, but it's still possible, right? Like, it's possible if you fuck up. The Boo Beam trap is literally unbeatable if you fuck up the puzzle, which is, like, not fun. Anyway, I'm gonna, put faith in myself that this is it. It is not. Oh wait, maybe it might be. Yeah, there we go. See? Should need to be a little bit less of an idiot. Just a little bit. That's all it took. And now, we're on the final stage. So now I'm just gonna kill myself here to get some more lives. The advantage of infinite continues. See? It's not that hard. You can even abuse... That's the thing. If you can abuse failure in a game... What a dickhead. If you can abuse failure in a game to get places, it can't be that hard. At least I think so, right? Like, come on. Like, at no point should dying offer me an advantage. I think that's a pretty simple thing. With the sole exception of, like, roguelikes, because those are explicitly made for you to do them a bunch to unlock stuff, right? So roguelikes, it makes sense, right? Once you die, you get, like, something new that you can use later when you play it again. Right? Those are made to be that way. Something like this, though, I'm just, like, conveniently death warping just to say fuck it. It's kind of weird. And now we have the stretch. I want this. I don't know why I want it, I just want it. Yeah, just in case. I don't trust the level. Yeah. Interestingly though, that down there is a 1-up and that other thing is the Yasichi. That is essentially like Capcom's secret emblem, and it's not in many of their newer games, but it was in a lot of their older games. If you take that, it will fully heal you and give you all your weapon energy back in this game, which is pretty cool. Anyway, the Man of Bombs is weak to fire, so we're gonna light him up. You know, makes perfect sense. That was mean. I was mid-jump and the game was like, no, fuck you. Also, further example of pause trick working on, like, other things, right? Like, Fireman here is a good idea. Like, a not needed idea, but, you know, you can see it work on him. But again, it could work on anything. Wrong button. I keep doing that. Haha. Also, yeah, it's kind of weird that they put, like, Cutman and the Leckman at, like, earlier points, but then they were just like, fuck it for Gutsman and... Ow. You know, fuck you. You get paused. Maybe I don't. Maybe you don't. Maybe you're that fucking good. Well, damn, he is that good. Alright, well, I take it back, Gutsman. You're the best. Well, story of my life. Also, the pose Gutsman does when he throws shit is great. Look at that pose. It's so good. Anyway, die. But yeah, thankfully, if you fuck up with one of these guys, it's not that bad. You just go, like, right back here. So let's try that again, except not like an idiot. That still hit me? Damn. How come it's not that big when I throw it? Really? Yeah, those death hits are not fun, but again, that's something they generally dealt with later on as the games went on. Death hits are never fun. Also, fuck you, I am bombing you. He jumped backwards. You son of a bitch. Fucking Gutsman is being like the smartest robot master right now. There. Deserved. Meanie. Also, it's really funny because I have like no lives and the boss is like coming up and I'm pretty sure they only give you like a little bit of energy. Yep, just like that. So this is gonna be funny.
Okay, wow.
Time to cut a bitch. I'm streaming. What? Headphones? Yeah, sure, go ahead. Shut the door! Ow! Damn, brother distraction got me. Anyway, we're back here now. So let's try that again, except, you know, less shitty. My score's gone! For real, like, I know, like, Nintendo Power had, like, things where you could, like, send in your shit, and then they'd, like, give you stuff. Was that, like, one of the things? Like, oh, yeah, send us your Mega Man 1 score, and we'll fucking send you, like, Mega Man 2. Like, whoever gets the highest score. I don't know. Because really, I don't see the point in score in a game like this. Right, like, something in, like, Devil May Cry, where they, like, reward you for higher score makes sense. Or Bayonetta, right? Like, it makes sense to have, like, higher, like, score stuff, but, like, really, fuck me. But yeah, here, you know, fuck it, I'm just gonna... Fuck it. But yeah, here, it never made any sense. You know what, fuck it, let's get that life. Do I need that? Not really. Sorry, Yasichi, we will not pick you up this time. Anyway, who the fuck is it first? It's Bomb Man, right? That would be a good idea to, like, stop running into him. That'd be a great idea. Anyway, it's Bomb Man, then it's Fire. I forget already. Yeah. Also, fuck you. I'm pause tricking you. You're mean. That would be a good idea to stop sucking at pause tricking. I only feel a little bad. Just a little bit. And then Iceman just does his best hop. And you're definitely getting pause tricked. You've been mean to me this whole time. Damn, I'm about to get blasted. It's like extra hard to actually like dodge that hit. Like, it's not impossible, but man, is it fucking hard to dodge that without having the elevated platforms that his room usually has. Anyway, there we go, right? Now we're not a potato. We did scum it a little bit, but eh. Poof. Alright, so we're gonna try this again. Oh, is that not the one? Is it the other way around? No, never mind. That's right. Ow. That would be a good idea. Stop getting hit. That's a great way to stop getting hit. Fuck you. The beeps and blips and bloops of the pausing never gets old. That thing has a huge hitbox. For real? That hit me? Also, wait, was it cut first, then fire, or fire, then cut? I genuinely don't remember. Hold on, I'm gonna try fire in that face, but I'm gonna refill this. What if it is fire? Because cut was doing fine, but I'm pretty sure it's fire. I'm pretty sure it's cut then fire, right? Cut the rope, then burn the rope. Rope the rope. Eat the rope. Oh, never mind, it's fire. I'm an idiot. And then it's cut. Yeah, and then you got these fucking attacks. This attack... I mean, just look at it. Like, what? Ow. But yeah, we're gonna be mean here, too. I only feel a little bad. The good news is, none of the later Mega Man games have any jankery that you can do like this, but also those games are much more refined, so even if they did have jankery, you feel a lot less guilty about using any of it. But I still don't feel guilty here. That being said, there are like ROM hacks you can do that like fix the game to be less jank. But I don't know. In my brain, it made more sense to just play the originals instead, so I did. Oh, thank you, game. I got more score. I needed that. Mega Man has ended the evil domination of Dr. Wowery and restored the world to peace. Good for him. However, the never-ending battle continues until all destructive forces are defeated. Damn, all of them? There's a lot of destructive forces. Fight Mega Man for everlasting peace. Yeah, that's Mega Man 1. It's kind of, it's interesting, right? It has definitely aged the worst of the Mega Man games, but it's still honestly pretty alright. I think there are other games that just age better than it in general, even like older games, like realistically, even something like Mario 1, I think just feels better. But this game still feels like pretty alright. Also, there's Mega Man with that helmet haircut for like the only time ever. Also, this like ending cinematic of him like running back home with the sunset changing. That's also neat, right? That's really neat. Again, there's a lot they got right. Just a ton they got right. A lot they fucked up because it's the first time doing something like this, but it's really neat. But that's Mega Man 1, and then interestingly enough, for whatever reason, if beating the game was not enough for you, you could just hit start again and just like go through the stages again and get a bigger score again. I don't know why you would do that. There's a video on YouTube about that actually. I think some one guy like actually was like, hey, what is like how many times you had to like beat this shit to like get the max score. It's pretty neat. Go check that out. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you come back for next time. Next time being, what's today? Thursday? Saturday. Don't know what I'll be doing for Saturday as usual. I don't have a fucking schedule. Do I look like someone who plans things? No. But thank you. Later.